morning and welcome to Kantipur TV HD. You're watching Kantipur Yoga, and in today's episode we will be practicing a nice eye exercise. Again, following from the last episode, we're going to practice yogic kriyas. Kriyas are cleansing practices for our body. So आजको प्र्याक्टिसमा चाहिँ we'll be practicing Trataka. Trataka is a meditation kind of practice. You will be seated completely. There is no asana practice. You can choose your Sukhasana because this is one of the most easiest asanas to sit in comfortably. Vajrasana ma chahi your legs might get numb after some point of time and then you will have to move, so tapako concentration chahi break huncha. So sitting in Sukhasana is one of the best postures. In case you feel that Sukhasana ma pani basdaheri chahi your legs get numb or the tingling feeling starts to come or one leg goes to sleep, below your tailbone or below your glute muscles you can place a cushion. So our spine will be a little halka elevated from the floor, so you'll be a little bit up on elevation. It's also great for posture if you want to put a cushion below and then sit up straight. Currently we do not have a candle, so you can burn a candle in front of you or any source of fire. You will choose one source of fire, which could be a dio, it could be a candle, it could be a gentle flame into the front, and you will place it in front of you onto eye level. I'm just going to imagine that the candle is right in front of me and we're going to pretend as if that flame is looking right into my eyes. So this is going to be one of the step one. Bring your candle, you will have a flame in front of you and you will be seated right in front of it on your eye level. Now, moving into a little bit of the warm-up practices, we won't directly jump into our Trataka Kriya. We will do a little bit warm-up for our eyes. Now, if your eyes are feeling very tired, or if you have to stare at a desk or a screen, or you study a lot, and this can help you relax your eye muscles. You will rub your palms together. Again, it's very obvious, but I will mention. Make sure your palms are clean when you do this. Rub your palms together, nice and warm. And you will gently cup your eyes. You will place your fingers onto your forehead or above the eyebrows. Your palms are pressing into your cheeks and there is a gentle cup sensation onto your eyes. You're not pressing on your eyes, you're just cupping the eyes. Now you will slowly open up the fingers and adjust back into the light. Gentle blinks before you open your eyes again. Slowly back up. Now, cupping your palms can be done that way. That's technique number one. Second technique is you warm your palms up completely and you can use your fingers and place them on your eyes. This can also give you a little relief, but if you feel like your eyes have been through a lot throughout the day, ekdamai stressed cha, you can take a cotton pad with a little rose water and you can place it onto your eyes, a little dark, and it'll be very cool and soothing. You can also try that. This technique can kind of help you refresh your eyes and kind of reset your gaze back into place. Now, how do you know that your eyes are a little tired and your head might start to hurt eventually? There is this point right below your eyebrows. If you press it in and it seems to be very tender and very sore, you will kind of understand that your eyes are also kind of tired and sore. You will also try to feel a nice sensation over here. This will also mean that you might start having a headache or you have a tight head. You can slowly use some cream and massage outside into the temples, make tiny rotations. This is an additional practice that you can add to your cupping. Step number two, you will wash your eyes or you will wash your face. So you will take some water, splash water into your eyes, clean the eyes, blink a few times, dab back dry. That is your second practice of cleansing your eyes. You'll do it with cold water, which is one of the best practices. And then you come back in to your mat again. Now, third practice is moving into eye exercises. Now, you will slowly come up seated. Let the candle be for now. You don't have to use the candle. We're going to look down to the floor. Now, slowly shift your gaze up to the ceiling. And look down. Slowly look all the way to the left side, into the middle and down, to the right side. Keep this going a few times. Left. Now shift to the right. Now shift to the left. Now shift to the right. Only your eyeballs will be moving. and make complete circles with your eyes. So we go nice clockwise up and down, and then anti-clockwise, come back in. So you look down to the floor first, then to the left, up to the ceiling, to the right, and down. Slowly roll the eyes gently. Now take a break, just a few rounds, take a break. Now another exercise, we do this a few rounds. Another exercise is to look at something in the front that is very near to you, then look at something far away, focus onto that, bring it back into the front, focus onto something near you, focus onto something behind. So when I say focus, that means with precision, look at it, focus your eyes onto it till everything is clear, then look back down, do the same thing with the object that is in front of you. Complete focus. Shift your focus to something far away from you. Back down again. Gently back outside towards the last point. Back down again. Stay there. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths here. Let your eyes relax. Now coming into another practice of the eye gazing again. Slowly open up the eyes. Now you're going to take your gaze and try and look at your shoulder. Even though you're not going to move your head, you're only going to take your eyes and look down to your shoulder. Try and look to your shoulder as much as you can. Then back up into the middle. Then to the right side. Back into the middle. To the shoulder. Back up into the middle. To the right side. Back up into the middle. Now try and look at your eyebrows up. You cannot, but try. Now, if you can practice bringing both your eyes into the middle, I cannot, but if you think you can, gently try and look at your nose over here. Slowly to the shoulder again. Other shoulder. Back up into the middle, in close to your nose. And relax. This is your practice. If you need to rub your palms together again, cup your eyes. Keep looking down to the floor as you blink and adjust back into the light. This will strengthen your eye muscles. This will help you focus into your light, and this will help you work with even eye power. So if you have extremely high power, these few exercises can help you strengthen, and maybe to some sort or some little bit amount can come down with your eye power also. If you look at the night sky or the stars, if you choose to do stargazing or looking at the moon, you can comfortably look at it as long as you want, because that light is not as strong and the rays are not as strong, so it's easier to look at the night sky instead. Now moving in to your candle gazing, the candle that we brought into the front for us, we pretend like we have the candle with us in the front. Gently come up into a nice comfortable seated pose. Now coming in to your candle gazing, you will place the candle at least 20 inches away from you and keep it onto eye level. But if the object is big, suppose your candle has to be a little big or it is a little thick, you're going to place it exactly where it is. तर तपाईको point of focus will be the candle wick where the fire starts burning. So you will start looking at the candle wick. Now the candle wick will be of multiple colors. It could be blue, orange, red, purple. The flame could be yellow. Different colors can come through. That's not the point. The point is to look at the burning part of the candle, the wick of the candle. So we gently start staring at it. Try and focus on, and my eyes are a little dry, so I blink a lot, but you're still going to maintain that one point of focus. If your eyes get watery, close your eyes. Look back at the candle. The room behind starts to get a little dark, and now all your focus is on to the candle point. Again, if your eyes get too watery and tired, close your eyes, look down, take the light away from you, cover your eyes nice and dark. Slowly adjust back into the light again. Start looking back at your candle. Now try and focus onto it. Try and not blink, but if you do blink, that's fine. And again, now what you're going to do is close your eyes. Now whatever picture you see in front of you, visualize the same candle but with your eyes closed. So now you gently start to close your eyes. And then open your eyes again and focus onto the far off object. Gently close your eyes again. Relax, look down, take away the light so your eyes can adjust back. Again, if it's too much for your eyes and you start to feel a little sore, to kind of rub your palms together and cup them. Breathing normally. Slowly relax, looking down to the floor. Now, a few tips and tricks that you can practice with our Tratak practice is, you will try and keep your lights of the room very dim. So the lights of the room are going to be very dim, so your eyes can easily focus onto the candle. You will try and make sure the object is not very big. It's just a simple candle that's placed a few feet away from you. A couple of inches away is great. I like to think maybe a little bit 20 inches to 1 foot could be great. You can just place it there, so it's far enough but not too far that you have to stress your eyes to gaze on it. Now you're going to play around with your drishti. Drishti is eyes. Your eyesight is going to be moving around first, shoulder to shoulder, up and down, clockwise, anti-clockwise, left and right. Then focus on to your Chandra, Surya, or your stars, whatever you enjoy the most. You can look at the sun, you can look at the moon, you can do it in the night sky. Night sky is also a little bit very relaxing and soothing for our eyes, so you can also practice that. Then you can start to graduate towards your candle gazing. Now once you start with your candle gazing, do it for a few minutes, that's it. And then you can come back and end the practice. You start your Kriya with a little palm rubbing, warmth, then a little cleansing, flashing cold water into your eyes, gently dab your eyes, or just let it dry just like that. Come back in to your eye exercise, then your sun, moon, star gazing, then slowly coming into your Tratak practice, which is our candle gazing practice again. Now, who should not do this practice? This practice is strictly unadvisable for people struggling with mental disorders. If you have depression, if you struggle with a severe anxiety, medically diagnosed anxiety, if you struggle with panic attacks, you're going to avoid this practice completely. If you struggle with schizophrenia, or you have been diagnosed as a bipolar disorder person or patient, you're going to avoid this practice completely. Now, who else should avoid this practice? If you struggle with glaucoma, or if your eyes have glaucoma or severe eye disorder, you're going to avoid this practice. If you have chronic vertigo, you're going to avoid doing this practice completely. And in the moment, if you're struggling with headaches and migraines, you're going to stir away from this practice. So if when you are feeling normal, fine and healthy is when you're going to try these eye exercises. If you are pregnant and you are already very nauseous, that means you feel like vomiting, your balance feels a little off. If you keep staring at something, you're feeling very sleepy, that time you're going to avoid this Tratak practice. Early in the morning, late before bed is one of the great timings that you can practice this. I like to do it early in the morning because our focus is very laser sharp and we have the entire day in front of us. Now, coming into the benefits of this Trataka practice, this Trataka Kriya will help you strengthen your eye muscles. It helps you if you are struggling with eye power. This helps you to kind of relieve the tension and tightness from your eyes. This will also aid in better focus and better mental health. This will help you be a little bit more calmer and more focused onto something you're trying to put your attention and mind into. This will help you focus on the tiny details of things because now you're training your mind into focusing onto one point. So you're able to see the bigger picture when you're trying to get in laser sharp mindfulness onto a project, a task, or a daily chore. This also benefits you if you have a short sight eyesight. That means you cannot see things that are very near to you, but you can see things that are far. Yes, that is possible. So when things are close to us, we cannot see. There are things that are further away from us are a little bit more clearer to us. So this can help you if you have short-sightedness. This can help you if you think you have a very overactive mind. If your mind does a lot of chatter, this will help you calm your mind, give it a stop, give it more of a task to do, which is now only focus. So this may bring your chattering mind into like a standstill, very calm state of mind. Now, to make sure you are not overstressing your eyes, keep the room lights very dim. Keep the lights on, but keep the lights very dim. So now your eyes can now be, without distraction, be focused onto your candle. If you struggle with attention deficit disorder, ADHD or ADD, kindly avoid placing your candle onto a background that is distracting. So it's best if you place it against a white wall or a clean wall, solid color with nothing around that can distract your eyes. Because people who suffer with ADHD, like myself, what can happen is your dhyan can move on to 10 different things even when you're trying to focus. So suppose the wall is a little colorful, you start to stare at the frame, the photos, the flowers, the desk, the tables, anything. So make sure when you've placed your candle, you're placing it onto a very clean background where your eyes cannot move and wander around. So that was our Trataka practice for today. That was our Trataka Kriya. It's an eye exercise, an eye cleansing technique. Now I hope you enjoyed this complete yogic practice. The last couple of episodes have been more Kriya focused and not yoga asana focused. So I hope you've enjoyed learning more than just asanas in this episode. And I will see you again tomorrow with another yogic practice. I hope you have a very nice day ahead. Namaste.